Us in prayer is the Senior Vice President for Program Management, PSG Global Solutions Incorporated, Ms. Monica Maralit.
Let us all come together in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we gather here today with hearts full of anticipation and minds focused on success as we launch the Asia CEO Awards 2024. We are grateful for the opportunity to come together as leaders, media professionals, and sponsors, united in our goal to celebrate excellence and achievement and leadership across Asia. Bless this event, Lord, and all those present. Grant us the wisdom to communicate effectively and the grace to foster meaningful connections. May our discussions be fruitful and our endeavors be guided by integrity and a commitment to excellence. We ask for your blessings in all of the nominees and participants, that this event may inspire them and others to strive for greatness and make positive impacts in their communities. Additionally, Lord, we extend our deepest gratitude to our esteemed sponsors. Without their generous support, this event would never have been possible. We thank them for their commitment to fostering leadership and excellence. Bless them, their organizations, and that they continue to prosper in their endeavors, as they have helped to bring us together for this celebration of achievement. In your holy name we pray, amen.
Please remain standing for the Philippine National Anthem.
For 15 years, the Asia CEO Awards has recognized outstanding individuals and businesses across Southeast Asia and beyond. It has remained steadfast in its pursuit to elevate the standards of business practices in the Philippines. It honors success through hard work, determination, perseverance, and dedication. The Asia CEO Awards provides inspiration for companies to excel and push the boundaries of the norm to reach greater heights of prosperity. The integrity of the Asia CEO Awards selection process is strengthened by including some of the most accomplished and recognized figures in the Philippines business community. The Asia CEO Awards is the most dominant business awards event in the country and will continue to remain so in the many more years to come. This is the Asia CEO Awards.
Si Ojo, dumating na po. Yung sa sound system.
Welcome to the exciting media launch of the Asia CEO Awards. I'm Mitzi Borromeo, and it is such a pleasure and honor seeing you all again here. A lot of familiar faces. I had to come from the back there to experience the exciting, energetic number of Electrofire. So I hope you're all fired up. I know it's hot outside, but this is a good kind of fire. We're all here heating things up for a very progressive Philippines. So thank you all for being here. It is the 15th year. Can you believe that? We are 15 years into the Asia CEO Awards. And in our 15th edition, we're diving into the theme, Fortune Favors the Philippines. Did you see that? Did anyone catch the word fortune in the light show? Galing, no? So that's our inspiration today. Fortune Favors the Philippines. And it's really more than just a theme. It's the narrative of our nation's journey towards excellence and prosperity. And as we aim to become a first world nation by 2040, the Asia CEO Awards is really about celebrating the Filipino spirit that drives our progress. So today, as I walk among you, we're not just sharing space here. All of us, some friends, networking here too, we are sharing stories. We're sharing each other's lives, really, stories of resilience, innovation, and unity that have propelled the Philippines to the forefront of the Asia-Pacific region. So this year, we honor exceptional leaders and innovators, echoing our theme, Fortune Favors the Philippines. So let's not forget our brand slogan. I don't know if you remember this, say it all with me. The one true prize, that is our brand slogan. And it's not just an accolade. It's a vision of a thriving, first world Philippines, and it starts with us, all of you here today, coming together to work together towards a better Philippines. And this year, I am thrilled to announce that the awards will be presented by Robinson's Land Corporation, or RLC. We'll know more about RLC later in the program. So, let us embark on this journey together, celebrate our milestones, and pave the way for a future where every Filipino, every one of us, every one of you, is a beacon of excellence. Welcome to the Asia CEO Awards 2024 media launch, where your passion, our nation's progress, and the global stage converge. And to officially welcome us all to this event is the chairman of the Asia CEO Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Richard Mills.
I'll go up here just to be official. Thanks, you're very kind to give me a little applause, so I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, it's a really interesting time we have for Philippines. You know, we talk more and more to people. I just was talking to Jerry Go and JP when the billionaire owner of T-Tech came into town. And we're seeing more and more of these very high-level people talking about expanding the Philippines, setting up in Philippines, doing more in Philippines, and what else can we, this kind of a thing. So we really, the companies here are really key to this movement to Philippines. There's certain other countries whose name I won't mention who have had a really good run in the past, but decided to pick fights with all of their neighbors, pick fights with many of their trading partners and even customers. What are they thinking? I can never imagine Philippines doing something like that. And so we all see a very big future ahead as companies are looking for alternatives to growth. And I know sometimes, I'm always surprised, Filipinos, you know, such a smiling, wonderful, happy group, but sometimes a bit gloomy about their own country. But the more we talk to people in the outside of the world, they really see Philippines as, you know, this is going to be it for the next, I don't know, we've got a window here, and if we had an economist here, we could estimate how many years it could be. It might be 10 years, it might be 15, who knows? But we've really got to maximize that. So, you know, so displaying companies like you and, you know, companies like Sante that were a big winner last year and really going international and so forth, Joey's here and so forth. You know, this is going to be a really important thing, we think. So this is the background that you know already. But let me just point out some of our people here. We have Airspeed, our Airspeed group. Where is Airspeed International? Done a fantastic. Oh, we're going to be shy up. Come on, and Tessa there. Tessa, what are you sitting down? Okay, so they've been a really good. A good example on the logistics side, built from a startup thing, and now a major majority owned, I think, now by SM, I think. So really become a real world-class operation. Figari, sponsoring the Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Where's our Figari group? And we're going to stand up to and see them. We can hardly wait to see 5,000 people, 6,000, something like that. So a real, a tremendous success and big contributor. IBPAP, we have Celeste, Deputy CEO, something like that is her title. So we look forward to good things more from that organization. Always a big booster for this industry that is, you know, the bulk of the country's net new employment and highly paid employment. So they're a new partner. We're really pleased to have them with us. I Exceed. Sorry, where's Arthur? Arthur Nowak. What a story. He ran the Asia Pacific region. Some people already heard me say this, and then set off on his own, doing a real AI business, fast growing, raising money. Anybody wants invest, please talk to him. He's looking for, so good success there. Diversity Company of the Year. So when he left his previous company of the name I shall not mention, he demanded to keep that company, that award within his organization because it's something he really believes in. And it's been a major success. It's now one of our biggest awards. KMC Solutions, Woman Leader of the Year. Well, look at all the women. But they demanded to have that award. And I haven't got the full story what it was, but I'm sure it's a good reason. But how many people does KMC have in their facility these days? 20,000? Really? Oh, really? Okay, I never knew. Did we get them to stand up, all of them? Please, let's. Yeah, so KMC's, so another fantastic success, doing lots of other things, building resorts, real estate, I don't know. Well, whatever, but a big contributor. And you've seen them. If you drive around BGC, one of the nice buildings has their big logo on it. Looks very good. Mom must have been really, I would be as well. So very nice to have them with us. And Mark McCullough here is another example of a real startup. I hope I'm not going on too long here, but a real startup thing that made a success, right? Really, and a big booster of Philippines and all that kind of stuff. Consulta MD, another new, where is they? Where's Consulta MD? Come on, stand up. Okay, this is what people are saying will be one of the next unicorns of the country. It's a, focused on medical services online is something very, very key and important. So we're going to learn more, and it's a really exciting thing. So we're really pleased to have them with us. They will take the Most Innovative Company of the Year award. Maybank, Sustainability Company of the Year. Dressed beautifully, aren't they? Look at them. They look nice. talk really, really good, explaining their mission and all of this, right? Chito especially gave a really good story of this, and a very good thing. So we're really pleased to have them. I think 53 branches, something like that. So they're the largest international bank in Philippines, and I didn't know, all presence in all 10 ASEAN countries. So if you are a regional company, I don't know, Sante and all these, then I might talk with them. So microsourcing, another one. Where's our microsourcing group? This has been an outrageous success. What was it, 2 years ago you were 3,600, something like this. Now you're approaching 10,000 people, something like that, right? So anybody who tells you that BPO is, a decline, they don't know what they're talking about. You've got Figure and KMC and these kinds of models, each with their own special flavor of it, but really doing fantastic work. So we're going to see a lot more, and really glad to have microsourcing with us. Okay, I've already mentioned Sante International a couple of times, but this is to see Joey and his group. This is a Filipino company going international. So they're in 5 countries, 6 countries or more, something like that, and really doing a tremendous, and setting up retail operations and so forth. So a lot to see, and another good example that we need to highlight of companies going, international and really doing big things. Sprout Solutions, of course. Where's our Sprout Solutions group? What are they? Okay, where's Renzo? Okay. Renzo, he's kind of low-key, but they do really good work. We had a big event just last week in this facility we planned on 1,000 as the absolute max. No more, it cannot happen. I think it was close to 1,400 we had. So a lot of, another example of a company on the way. So really have made their mark in HR tech. So we'll hear more about them as well. White and Case, Carlo Mata and his friend Mark, right. Legal work. They employ very high-end work supporting global operations for one of the world's, great legal firms. So, yeah, a really big contributor to human capital development and employment opportunities for Filipinos. We were pleased to have Robinson's Land as our title sponsor. Patricia and her friends are here. A lovely group. And I think I mentioned that I didn't know all of the work that the company has been doing over the past few years, and have really elevated themselves to be the premier. You're really going for, the premier spot. So it's exciting. So they're making a big, statement here and really want to be known as that. So we're really pleased to have you and to work with you. I could go through a lot more, but maybe I'm going to get murdered if I don't. But we'll try to have as many introductions in the meetings, because we've got our PwC friends, we've got all of our partners, Globaltronics with those beautiful screens that look so good, DOOH with the big billboards you're going to see all over the city and the country, and others. So you'll see a lot this year. We really want to go big because there's going to be a lot happening. Okay, I'm talking too much here, okay. But really, we got to work together and really do things, so helping each other and so forth. So really nice to have everybody. I want anybody that doesn't know me or haven't met now, please come up and make sure that I do. So really nice to have you, and let's have a great fun event today and in the future. Thank you very much. Really nice.
Thank you very much, Coach Richard Mills. We always love hearing from you. You always fire things up. So much excitement. And thanks for giving us a very comprehensive overview, glimpse actually of the genius and brilliance and just so much inspiration in this room. And we will hear more from all of them. We'll even have a little Q&A session here so you can hear more from the different companies, as well as, of course, the time later when we're all networking. All right. So thank you again, Richard, for giving us that upbeat outlook. It always reinforces us, inspires us, and again, reinforces the theme this year, Fortune Favors the Philippines. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker from Robinsons Land Corporation, or RLC, a true visionary in the real estate industry. RLC's journey began with a dream and an entrepreneurial spirit, blossoming into a leader in real estate land development. From its inception, RLC has been committed to building better communities with projects that reflect the evolving needs of Filipinos. Today, RLC boasts an impressive portfolio, including the country's largest office landlord, a vast network of lifestyle shopping malls, nationwide residential subdivisions, premium condominiums, and a strong presence in the hotel industry. I just keep seeing their brand everywhere, more and more. But beyond its achievements, RLC is defined by its unwavering dedication to uplift the quality of life in the Philippines. With a team of passionate and dedicated individuals, RLC strives to make a positive impact on every Filipino's life. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker from Robinsons Land Corporation, Patricia Mendoza, Assistant Vice President and Head of Digital Marketing.
Thank you for that very nice introduction. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of our chairman, President and CEO, Mr. Lance Gokong Wei, and our Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Chad Sotelo, I am honored to represent Robinsons Land at this media launch of the 15th Asia CEO Awards 2024. We're delighted to be the title sponsor for this year's awards. And I want to extend our thanks to Mr. Richard Mills and Ms. Rebecca Bustamante for creating this magnificent platform, which they have consistently and passionately built through the years for more than a decade, honoring the business, leaders, and companies driving the Philippines towards a better future. Let's give them a warm round of applause, everyone. The theme for this year, Fortune Favors the Philippines, is fitting because the Philippines is the fastest growing economy in Asia. This is thanks to the resilience and the innovation of the business community. And that's why the Asia CEO Awards is so important. At Robinsons Land, we're committed to supporting this growth through our developments, destination estates, industrial and logistics facilities, office towers, residential complexes, and leisure hubs. We're creating sustainable environments where businesses thrive. Today, let's remember that we are part of something bigger. This event celebrates achievements and create new opportunities. We call on businesses, leaders, and entrepreneurs to submit their nominations. By doing so, you not only recognize excellence, but also affirm our belief in the Philippines as a premier business destination. Lastly, thanks to our media partners for being here, for helping spread the word. Your support is crucial and we appreciate it. Together, let's work to promote the Philippines as a place of prosperity, innovation, and growth. Thank you, and let's make this a fantastic year for the Asia CEO Awards.
Thank you very much, Ms. Patricia Mendoza. Very great message there. And thank you for reminding us that this really is all about being part of something greater, uplifting our country and building a better world. Well, highlighting excellence starts with nominations. First, to the Circle of Excellence, and then the selection of the grand winners per category. Here to guide us through this year's process, please welcome the Chairman and Senior Partner of PwC Philippines, Mr. Roderick Dano.
just recognize one of our proud premier judges, June Palafox. He just wanted to come in and meet everybody and so forth. He has to go to a meeting, but he just wanted to say hi to everybody, and we're really glad to have June with us. Again, we'll see you soon. Thanks, June.
To our Asia CEO Awards friends, Board of Judges, sponsors, guests, members of the media, and of course, the organizers led by Richard Mills and his lovely wife, my kabsat Rebecca, good morning. We at PwC Philippines are honored to have been the knowledge partner of the Asia CEO Awards for the past 8 years. This is actually our 9th year now. And for 2024, we are pleased to continue this partnership with the awards. This year's theme, Fortune Favors Philippines, rings particularly true as each year we receive a vast number of nominations, each unique, each one telling an inspiring story of hard work, leadership, perseverance, and success. Our role as the awards knowledge partner is to make sure that these stories are heard and properly evaluated. Fortune Favors Philippines. Personally, this resonates with me because just 2 weeks ago, I visited Washington, D.C. upon the invitation of the DTI. DTI is excited about the planned expansion of PwC in the Philippines, hiring 3,000 to 4,000 high-impact, high-value, high-quality jobs in the next couple of years in the consulting space. And we were invited because they are happy to announce that Philippines will be expanding soon, and we will going to start our, I would say, the process of expansion in the next couple of months. In fact, the real estate component, part of it has already been secured. We are committed to maintaining the highest standards of fairness, transparency, and integrity in our work. The process involves organizing these nominations effectively and accurately for our esteemed panel of judges. We see to it that the most important highlights of every nominee are communicated clearly as we scrutinize the judging exercise to make sure that the strictest judging rules and protocols are observed. We have also taken strides to make the nomination process more streamlined and user-friendly. Our one simply needs to go to the Asia CEO Awards website, where they will find the description, criteria, and requirements for each award. This will enable more organizations to participate in the competition. In fact, last year, we received over 500 nominations, the highest number of nominations in the history of the awards. This is a testament to the resilience and determination of the companies and individuals who continue to strive for excellence, even in challenging times. We expect to see more awards this year as fortune continues to favor our country, and that is evidenced by our sustained positive economic performance. Thank you for the continued trust in us and in the awards. We look forward to the successful conclusion of this event and to the celebration of innovative leadership, proving once again that fortune truly does favor the Philippines. Maraming salamat po. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roderick Danel, for enlightening us on the nomination process and just showing us how really the Asia CEO Awards has really transformed over 15 years, and how nice to see that we're getting more and more nominations. Truly more, and that just means more people helping to uplift the Philippines. The responsibility of curating the circle of excellence and determining this year's grand winners rests with our esteemed Board of Judges. Without delay, let's introduce them.
The categories for this year's Asia CEO Awards 2024 are SME Company of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year, Diversity Company of the Year, Woman of the Year, Most Innovative Company of the Year, Sustainability Company of the Year, Young Leader of the Year, Wellness Company of the Year, Technology Company of the Year, IT BPM Tech Blazer of the Year, Corporate Governance Company of the Year, CSR Company of the Year, CEO of the Year, Service Excellence Company of the Year, Top Employer of the Year,
Our first judge's economics background in business acumen, coupled with his vast experience in the academe, help maneuver the fluid conditions that surround the education sector at present. The President of the University of Asia and the Pacific, Mr. Winston Conrad B. Padohino. Our second judge is the past CEO of Pag-ibig Fund and recipient of the Public Sector Leadership Award at the Asia CEO Awards 2013, Ms. Darlene Berberabe. Our third judge is the Chairman Emeritus of PwC Philippines, a certified public accountant and lawyer specializing in tax planning and business restructuring and reorganizations, Mr. Alexander Cabrera. Our fourth judge was the former president of the American Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines, Mr. Don Felbon. Our fifth judge is dubbed the mother of Philippine franchising. She spearheads Philippine International Franchise Conference Expo. Please welcome Ms. Bing Siba Limhoko. Our sixth judge is principal architect of world-renowned architectural design and planning firm Palafox Associates, the first in Southeast Asia to be ranked among the top 200 firms in the world. You just saw him earlier, architect Felino June Palafox. Our seventh judge is the former president of the Canadian Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines, Mr. Richard Mills. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the esteemed Asia CEO Awards 2024 Board of Judges. They are committed to showcasing excellence and empowering our nominees to shine. Again, let's give them some love with a resounding round of applause. And now, to present this year's award categories, please welcome our distinguished award sponsors. May I ask you to come forward, take your seat at the stage when I call your names. We have Airspeed sponsoring the SME Company of the Year Award, represented by Tessa Castrojas Galang, Chief Marketing Officer, Corporate Marketing Department, and Javi Rafael, Chief of Staff at Airspeed International. May I ask you to please come forward to take your seats at the stage? All right, so we move on to our second award by Figari for Entrepreneur of the Year, represented by Rubay Macaraig, Head of HR at Figari. We also have IBPAP IT for the award of IT BPM Tech Blazer of the Year, represented by Celeste Ilagan, Chief Operating Officer at IBPAP. And we have IC Exceed for the Diversity Company of the Year Award, represented by Arthur Nowak, Founder and CEO of iExceed. We also have KMC Solutions for the Woman of the Year Award, represented by Michael McCullough, CEO and co-founder of KMC Solutions. And we have Consulta MD for the Most Innovative Company of the Year Award, represented by Cindy Burdett, Chief Commercial Officer at Consulta MD. We also have Maybank for the Sustainability Company of the Year Award, represented by Chito Bauzon, Head of Stakeholder Management and Marketing at Maybank. Sourcing, who sponsors the Young Leader of the Year Award, represented by Chris Lynn Tinaza, Vice President for Talent Acquisition at Microsourcing. And we also have Sante for the Wellness Company of the Year Award, represented by Joey Marcelo, CEO of Sante Philippines. And our 10th award, sponsored by Sprout Solutions for Technology Company of the Year, represented by Renzo Belardo, Vice President for Growth at Sprout Solutions Philippines Incorporated. And we have White & Case sponsoring the Governance Organization of the Year Award, represented by Carlo Mata, Director at White & Case. There you have it, our esteemed sponsors and their representatives. Also to be awarded are Circle of Excellence and Grand Winners for the following categories.
We also call on stage Mr. Richard Mills and Mr. Roderick Danao to join our category sponsors.
All right, the other grand winners for the categories of the Circle of Excellence are CSR Company of the Year, CEO of the Year, Service Excellence Company of the Year, and Top Employer of the Year. Okay, we have quite a panel over here.
We would also like to request Ms. Patricia Mendoza from Robinson's Land Corporation to join us on stage.
All right, so we're moving on to the Q&A part of today's event. Wow, we have what a roster of inspiring people over here. I think we'll begin with some opening statements first. Brief statements from our award sponsors who will tell us the reason why they chose to award the category they are sponsoring. So let's begin with Airspeed with Ms. Tessa Castrojas Galang and Javi Rafael.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Javi Rafael. So good day everyone. We at Airspeed proudly sponsor the SME Company of the Year Award at the Asia CEO Awards 2024. I am Javi Rafael, Chief of Staff and CAO of Airspeed, a Filipino-owned logistics company that offers end-to-end logistics services. Established by Rosemary Rafael in 1985, our journey began with a team of 6 managing international air freight forwarding. Today, with a workforce exceeding 1,000 in the country, including Los Angeles and the US, we provide a wide range of services such as international and domestic freight forwarding, customs clearance, specialized logistics, storage solutions, e-commerce fulfillment to businesses and institutions. This award recognizes the outstanding accomplishments of small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, that have shown remarkable growth, innovation, and social responsibility. Our criteria are centered around critical aspects like social responsibility, groundbreaking achievements, leadership, financial impact, and recognitions. We are looking for companies that excel financially and show a genuine dedication to enhancing the lives of individuals beyond their organization. We applaud SMEs that have surmounted obstacles and attained notable achievements through innovation and resilience, whether through revenue growth, market expansion, or the introduction of innovative products and services. We commend SMEs that embody excellence. We invite all eligible SMEs to nominate themselves and share their tales of triumph. Thank you also, Asia CEO Awards, for continuously making it happen for the Philippines. Mabuhay at magandang araw.
Thank you very much, Mr. Javi Rafael. Now may we hear from Figari with Ms. Rubay Macaraig.
It's almost noon, so I would just say a pleasant day to everyone. This is indeed a winning day for all of us. I would like to say also, as an introduction, that Asia CEO is very close to our hearts, to Figari, because our chairman, Darcy Lalonde, is a founding member since 15 years ago. Figari is a leader in the creation of office communities through leasing, customized fit-outs, construction, technology, and managed services. Figari partners and serves businesses from all over the world leveraging world-class services powered by our teams based in the Philippines and in our offices in Manila, Singapore, Australia, and Canada. Figari has been proudly sponsoring this award, the prestigious the Entrepreneur of the Year Award. This prestigious award celebrates visionary individuals who have transformed their entrepreneur dreams into reality, creating successful enterprises from scratch. Our judging criteria are rigorous, focusing on key aspects such as management achievement, pioneering achievements, recognition, social commitment, and financial contribution. We honor entrepreneurs who have demonstrated their exceptional leadership in building their businesses, achieved remarkable success, and providing employment opportunities for Filipinos. So if you know an entrepreneur who embodies these qualities and deserves recognition, we encourage you to submit your nominations. Let's celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit and recognize those who have made significant contributions to our nation's prosperity. So on behalf of Figari, thank you, Asia CEO, for this opportunity to make a difference and be a part of the one true prize. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rubay Macaraig. Now let's hear from IBPAP with Ms. Celeste Ilagan.
Good morning, everyone. To our friends in media, partners in the business community, colleagues in industry, it is my pleasure to be here this morning. This is a milestone for the IT and Business Process Association of the Philippines as we announce our sponsorship of the inaugural IT-BPM Tech Blazer Award with the esteemed Asia CEO Awards. This initiative reflects our deep commitment to nurturing leadership, innovation, and excellence within the IT-BPM industry. IBPAP has always been at the forefront of promoting and supporting the growth and development of this thriving and dynamic IT-BPM sector in the Philippines, being the umbrella organization for 6 subsectors of the industry, such as contact center, IT and software, healthcare, global capability centers, animation, and game development. By sponsoring the Tech Blazer Award, we aim to spotlight and celebrate trailblazing individuals in these subsectors who are not only advancing technology, scalable talent development, business best practices, but are also recognized for setting new standards for excellence within the enterprise. These leaders inspire and steer their teams toward remarkable achievements in an era of rapid digital transformation. Our involvement with the Asia CEO Awards in this inaugural IT-BPM Tech Blazer of the Year Award is our way of acknowledging leaders who are not only keeping pace with change, but are ahead of it, crafting the future of our industry. Our judging criteria to find these leaders focus on key areas such as management achievement, financial contribution, pioneering achievements, recognition, and social commitment. We are excited to see how this recognition will encourage more groundbreaking work within our community, fostering a culture of excellence within our 1.7 million FTE size of an industry, contributing $35.5 billion to our economy. Thank you, Rebecca and Rebecca, for the partnership and the long-standing friendship with the IT-BPM industry. To all of you for joining today's media launch, thank you. And we ask for your help to spread the word about this award. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Celeste Ilaga. Now let's call on ICXC with Mr. Arthur Noack.
Hi, everyone. So iExceed is a rapidly growing startup here in the Philippines. We aim to place innovation on the global stage, being delivered by Filipinos right out of this country, in delivering experience that support customer service engagements for our clients. Because we're promoting innovation, we big focus on diversity. We believe that diversity in talent helps drive innovation. And so we are a proud sponsor of the Diversity Company of the Year, which aims to award organizations that promote diversity and inclusion of individuals regardless of their sexual orientation, their gender identity, religious affiliation, political affiliation, or physical ability. And so for this reason, I look forward to inviting all of you to nominate organizations that you feel meet this criteria. Let's honor those companies and organizations that promote diversity, because it's through diversity that we get to innovate and continue to maintain the Philippines as a leading destination for talent. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arthur Noart of iExceed. Now let's hear from KMC Solutions, represented by Michael McCullough.
Thank you. KMC Solutions is a proud partner of the Asia CEO Awards and a recognized award leader. Thank you for the Young Leader of the Award there back in the day. Yeah, so we're happy to be part of this organization and sponsor the Women of the Year Award. At KMC, it's a meritocracy. The best employees get the jobs. Many of them happen to be women, so that's why we're all about it. And thanks for allowing us to sponsor that.
Nice. Thank you very much, Michael McCullough. Now let's hear from Consulta MD with Miss Cindy Burdette.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Richard, thank you. Rebecca, thank you to all our colleagues and friends that came. So this is how it feels like to be on the other side. It's the first time that Consulta MD is presenting the award, but myself, I've won it in the past year, so it's quite different and interesting. Thank you. So just as we are excited to be part of the our first participation in the Asia CEO Awards, being the most innovative and most comprehensive health tech platform that drive health and cost management for our clients, we want to celebrate the other companies that actually do the same within their space, finding innovation where they can and moving forward through challenges. And we're excited to see all the nominees, all the nominations that are going to participate in this award. And even before that, we just want to congratulate everybody for a job well done this year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cindy Burdette. Now let's call on Maybank with Mr. Chito Bauzon.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Richard and Rebecca. So on behalf of our President and Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Abigail Tina Del Rosario, I'm here to proudly stand beside our partners, the Asia CEO Awards, in becoming the presenter for the Sustainability Company of the Year for 2024. Maybank Philippines, a part of the Maybank Group, the fourth largest financial institution in Southeast Asia, is committed to upholding good environmental, social, and governance practices, including the promoting of sustainable finance. As part of our mission of humanizing financial services, we endeavor to be the sustainability leader in Southeast Asia. So this award, the Sustainability Company of the Year, feats companies that have demonstrated exceptional leadership and commitment to sustainability, driving positive environmental progress and contributing to global sustainability efforts. Our judging criteria focuses on key areas such as management achievement, pioneering achievement, recognition, financial contribution, and social commitment. We seek organizations that have demonstrated exceptional leadership and commitment to sustainability, driving positive environmental progress and contributing to global sustainability efforts. Our judging criteria focuses on key areas, and we celebrate organizations that have pioneered unique initiatives, setting new standards on sustainability practices, and driving positive change within their industries and beyond. So if your organization has made significant strides in sustainability and environmental stewardship, we encourage you to submit your entries and nominations. And altogether, let us honor those who are committed in sustainability, creating a path for a greener and more sustainable future for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chito Bauzon. Let's hear now from Microsourcing with Chris Lynn Pinaza.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Microsourcing and our CEO, Heidi Enriquez, we would like first to thank the Asia CEO family for always allowing us to be part of the award season this year. When Heidi told me to come here, she never informed me that there's question and answer. She just really told me that I will just eat and represent the Microsourcing. So I think we are very excited to sponsor the Asia CEO Awards Youth Leader of the Year. Microsourcing is the biggest and the pioneer leader in providing managed outsourced services to over 800 plus global clients. At Microsourcing, we champion a simple yet profound philosophy, 100% you. As we provide more than 9,000 jobs to our Filipino workforce, we try our best to be passionate about leadership development. In fact, a remarkable 92% of our team are young professionals in their 20s and their 30s who are not just participating but are actively leading us to greater achievements. We believe the future of our country lies with these exceptional young leaders and are brimming with fresh perspectives, boundless energy, and a burning desire to make a difference. That's why sponsoring Asia CEO's 2024 Youth Leader Award holds immense significance to us. It allows us to recognize and celebrate young leaders who are ready, demonstrating outstanding achievements. Their dedication to progress, their innovative solutions, and their commitment to shaping a better future for the Philippines are truly inspiring. We believe in honoring exceptional young professionals under the age of 35 who advance the Philippines' economy and social fabric on the world stage. These are the individuals who are 100% themselves, showcasing authenticity and excellence in their fields. Our judging criteria focus on key areas such as management achievement, company contribution, recognition, and pioneering achievements. We seek young leaders who have demonstrated exceptional leadership and management skills, leading to measurable improvements within their organizations, be it in sales and marketing, HR, business development, IT, legal, finance, and more. Their innovative approaches and pioneering achievements have not only driven growth, but have also set new standards for excellence within their industries. So today, I extend an invitation to each of you, if you know a young leader whose impact resonates within their organization and beyond its walls, we urge you to nominate them for this esteemed award. Let's celebrate the young leaders, the trailblazers who are not just adapting to change, but are the architects of it, who are not merely reaching for the bar, but are the ones raising it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris Lynn Pinaza. After all, the youth are the biggest demographic in Asia Pacific, especially the Philippines, so this will be a very competitive award. Next, let's hear from Sante, represented by Mr. Joey Marcelo.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So, in behalf of course, the management and staff of Sante International, I would just like to thank, of course, Richard and Rebecca for inviting us. This will be our first time to be a presenter, and we're really proud to say that from day one, Sante is a 17-year-old company. From day one, we're into wellness. Our vision is to be a global provider of premier wellness products and services. And we believe that this, being a presenter of this award, will really inspire a lot of companies here in the Philippines. Sante is no one 17 years ago. When you talk to us, it's just all about our dreams and vision. And right now, it's already a reality. We're already in more than 10 countries. And we're really proud to represent a Filipino brand that will really grow globally. Part of our judging criteria is for companies, big or small, doesn't really matter, but they have passion for innovation when it comes to the area of wellness. We are looking for companies who would like to, who would maximize resources in the Philippines and have an outlook of bringing Filipino brands outside the country. Sante is a forefront in the area and business of wellness, and we know that our story can be an inspiration to a lot of organizations, a lot of companies, even startups, and we encourage everyone, if you know companies who are into wellness, to submit their nominations, and we're excited to see a lot of entrepreneurs, businessmen, from ground up to really succeed in the area of wellness, which is not new anymore, but right now we can reach not only the Filipino market, but globally. So we'd just like to thank, of course, Asia CEO Award for giving us this opportunity, and we really hope that someday, Sante will be a brand known not only for Filipinos, but all over the globe. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Joey Marcelo. Now we hear from Sprout Solutions with Mr. Renzo Belardo.
Hi, good morning. First of all, before I go on, I just really want to recognize and show my appreciation to the Asia CEO team, Richard, Rebecca, for having Sprout back. We were here last year, and we were also the sponsor of the Technology Company of the Year. No? So hello to everybody, hello to our partners. Sprout Solutions is also a technology company. We're a startup, we're a 9-year-old startup in the field of HR technology. We started out offering payroll automation, payroll solutions, and timekeeping. And 9 years later, we are servicing 1,200 companies at least 250,000 people who work for them. And our North Star has been very, very simple. Is to improve the lives of every Filipino by improving business in the Philippines. No? So I think the award criteria is pretty detailed, but I'll focus on, I guess, the first and the last part. We want to call out to any technology company, in the corporate space, in the startup space, and in academia. At the end of the day, so there's certain criteria on revenue, financial contribution, innovation that our panel of judges will use to select the eventual winner. But I think it's really the summarizing statement that's important to us. No? Using technology for the betterment of society. That's what we've tried to do as a company, and we saw it really fitting to just honor a company that does that as well this year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, well said, Renzo Belardo. Now let's hear from White & Case with Mr. Carlo Mata.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here again. We've been working with Rebecca and Richard for a number of years now. When I first met them a few years ago and I asked them, what is Asia CEO all about? Of course, you want to know what the award and what the body is all about before you want to support it. And when they shared their story, we had them in our office, they shared their story. It was something that really resonated with myself, with a lot of people, and I'm sure it's the same reason why we're all here today. And it's a pleasure being with all of you, very diverse group of organizations, from startups to older organizations that we were talking about earlier. And all of us have one thing in common. It's really championing the Filipino talent, championing the Philippine economy. And we can't do that on our own. White & Case recognizes we can't do that on our own. And it's wonderful to come together in a venue like this to join forces and promote the Philippine economy, the Filipino talent. So, about the award, we are proud to present a new award category for this year, sponsored by our firm, White & Case, a global elite law firm with long-standing offices in the markets that matter today. The White & Case Corporate Governance Organization of the Year Award recognizes organizations that demonstrate excellence in corporate governance standards, setting the benchmark in implementing governance practices, ensuring transparency, accountability, and fairness in all aspects of the organization. In everything that we do as organizations, as we try to achieve the greatest things, the foundations of corporate governance always have to be there to ensure longevity. So, we encourage you to nominate your companies and other companies that you know for this award as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carlo Mata. And I didn't get to introduce her earlier, but she is also part of our panel, Ms. Monica Maralit of PSG Global Solutions. A few words. Monica, am I surprising you? Maybe you've been with the awards for so long, so maybe your thoughts on where we are now.
Thank you so much, Mitzi. And yes, it was a surprise. Just like you, I didn't know that I was going to speak. Yes, so PSG Global Solutions has been in the RPO, or recruiting process outsourcing industry, for over 15 years here in the Philippines. And our vision is to connect people with improve lives by connecting people with great work. And when I think about the awards and the Asia CEO Awards, I've been friends with Rebecca and Richard for a number of years now. And I can call them friends because that is exactly what they are. Because they welcome you into their organization, not just because it's about work, not because it's a marketing ploy, not like that. They feel very proud about showcasing the Filipino. And when I look at all of the sponsors up here and all of the new categories, I'm so excited because I believe the awards, when you nominate your employees for these awards, it's not just a marketing ploy. It's about giving back to your employees and saying, hey, you guys have done a wonderful job. I'm going to nominate you for one of these awards. Or if it's your company, it also says, back to your company, I believe in you all. You've done a wonderful job. You've done an amazing job to sustain our company, and so that's why I am going to nominate our company for these awards. So I'm so proud to be a part of this organization and to be up on stage with all of these people here. It's really a way to give back. And when I look back on some of you guys who have won awards, and now you're sponsors, it's just full circle giving back. So the Asia CEO Awards is not just a way to show an achievement or contribution, but it's a way to give back to your employees and to showcase the Filipino is really, truly talented across the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Monica Morales. You really captured the heart and soul of the Asia CEO Awards and the force behind it, Rebecca and Richard propelling us forward. Now may I ask Patricia Mendoza for RLC, maybe some words. I know we heard from you earlier. You being part of this just this year, maybe something you want to say quickly?
Well, I can see that Robinson's Land is in good company. This is a landmark partnership for Robinson's Land and for the Asia CEO Awards. And we're very honored to be part of this group. And we recognize that this event won't be possible without the support of everyone, no, on this stage. And it really makes us feel proud to be part of this worthwhile endeavor. And we really look forward to more years of partnership with the Asia CEO Awards, and also to get to know more of our peers in the stage, you know, and how we can contribute to promoting the Philippines as the premier destination for business.
Thank you. Maybe 15 more years of partnership. Patricia, I'll ask you to keep the mic because we do have a question. Our first question is actually for you. We'll hear the question now.
Innovation is crucial in today's evolving real estate business. How does RLC stay ahead of the curve and continue to provide innovative solutions that meet the changing needs of the Filipinos?
In Robinson's Land, the paramount consideration for us is really knowing our customers. And with the Philippines, we have a very diverse market, and we are really passionate in making sure that we support and we cater to the needs of this very diverse market in the Philippines. No? So from our destination estates, from our office towers, from our shopping malls, from our residential developments, we really make sure that we consider the needs and the wants of the ever-evolving market.
Thank you very much, Patricia. Right at this point, I know we're running out of time, but we might have some time for a couple of questions. Any questions from the audience? Yes, over there, please.
For White and Case, my question is, ESG reporting is quite a complicated task to fulfill, yet its benefits, especially investor relations, are truly remarkable. Is there an efficient way to democratize access to ESG expertise so that companies of all sizes can see its value and benefit from it?
It's for White and Case. Yes, Carlo. Do you want her to repeat? Sorry, can you ask the question?
Could you repeat the question? It's hard to
hear from here.
From
if you can speak a bit louder.
Okay.
And if you can make the question a little bit easier, please.
Okay. ESG reporting is quite a complicated task to fulfill, yet its benefits, especially investor relations, are truly remarkable. Is there an efficient way to democratize access to ESG expertise so that companies of all sizes can see its value and benefit from it?
So that is actually a question that we are asking ourselves within the organization. So I'm not going to pretend to have the answer for that. It is a very legitimate question that we're actually all wanting to ask. How do we put ESG at the forefront of our agenda as organizations and as a community, right? And I think for us, even as a group that comes together and tries to promote the Filipino people, the Philippine economy, ESG has to be something that we talk about more often and get better at. For us, we don't have the answers, but we're wanting to partner with people, we're wanting to converse with people who are ahead of us in terms of ESG, and maybe when our voices come together, we're able to push the agenda and the needle forward and better as a nation.
Thank you, Carl. I believe technology is key, also bringing more tools to help us understand it more. Yes, we have another question here.
For Airspeed, SMEs comprise more than 90% of businesses in the country, and they've made a huge impact on the economy. What do you think can SMEs do more, or what steps can they take to align with major companies so that they can lift each other up more?
Okay, so that's a very good question. And I think it's not about what SMEs can do more, but what we can do for the SMEs. I believe there's a lot of things that we can help them with to be able to do business with more ease and and there's a lot that we can also do to assist them to achieve growth. So there's a saying, I said it earlier, but there's a saying, I think John F. Kennedy says it, and it's the rising tide that lifts all ships. And that's what we are trying to do for the country and for the SMEs. So it's more about what we can do for them.
Thank you, Javi. Well said. Any other questions? Yes, we have another question there in the back.
Good morning. My question is for Consulta MD. If you are to list down top barriers to innovation, what will they be, and how companies go beyond those?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
If you were to list down top 3 barriers to innovation, what will they be, and how can companies go beyond those?
Right, thank you. So the barriers for me, obviously this is my personal take on it, both as a startup founder and both as part of Consulta MD. One is that we need to change our mindset towards innovation, right? It's pain. Innovating is pain, and having the inertia to move beyond what is comfortable so that you can do things better. But it's guaranteed pain. It's guaranteed headache in the beginning. So I think we need to change our mindset that innovation is going to make things easy, because it's going to get worse before it becomes easy. Secondly, we need to have the discipline to execute. We have a saying in our team that ideas are a dime a dozen, but execution makes the difference. And so we can have all the ideas in the world about innovation, but if we don't incorporate that into our operations, they're all just ideas, right? And lastly, I think the collaboration spirit, like you have some of the biggest companies here on stage, and I like what you said about really collaborating and figuring out what we can do for each other, and having everybody benefit from that. And that for me is the true essence of innovation. If I figure something out, I'll make sure we all enjoy that together. And so the barriers for that are just ourselves, right? I mean, to get to that level of innovation, we need to get beside ourselves and just move forward. So, thanks.
Pain, discipline, collaboration, it's like a tough workout. It's not easy to be successful, right? Well said. Yes, another question.
Okay, my question is for Sprout Solutions Technology Company of the Year. And the advantages of AI are obvious so much so that it somehow undermines its disadvantages. What limitations should be set for the use of AI, especially in the field of human resource, continuous development, and other high-impact fields?
Okay, if I got the question right, you're asking me to kind of like talk about both the advantages and the disadvantages. Okay, so it's interesting. We talked a lot about this topic last week when we had that event that Richard was talking about for startups, for investors, for corporates. And essentially, you go back to what is the purpose of AI? It's to increase productivity and efficiency. So in the field of HR, so some practical use cases are, you have an employee handbook. You have documents that talk about the policies in your company. But what happens more often than not is employees keep going to their HR business partner or their HR manager or even their chief HR officer and ask the same things over and over again. You can automate the ability of the HR team and the company to answer these questions that the employees ask. And what happens is, employees get the answers they want faster. The HR folks get time freed up so they can do strategic things, to improve the employee experience. And things just move faster. There's so many use cases in HR, in business operations, in sales, and in marketing. What are the disadvantages? It's just really, there are several instances of, using AI not for good purposes. No. At Sprout, one of the things that we've always been looking at is how to infuse and integrate AI into our solutions. And it's a little easier for us because last year we acquired an AI company, one of the leading local AI companies, and with that came some solutions, but also the team and the technical expertise by which we're already using to infuse AI into things such as payroll, HR, employee engagement, even non-HR solutions like how do I generate more leads faster. So we are doing that, but at I guess the umbrella paradigm above all of this is last year we actually came out with an AI manifesto, and essentially it's a document that says, how does Sprout think about AI, how are we going to use AI, and how are we going to be proponents of the correct use of AI. And so I guess the summary there is we said that we would use AI for human capital augmentation. In HR, they talk about human capital management. And I guess there's this overhanging fear that some employees think that AI will replace me. But our aim and our job is to use AI to augment you, to augment the employee, to make their lives and their functions and their jobs easier, not to replace them. So I hope that answered your question.
Thank you, Renzo. That is such a fascinating topic and so much to discuss. We have another question here.
Good afternoon, everyone. My question is for Arthur Nowak, iExceed. Year-round, there are campaigns that promote various aspects of diversity, but it seems they are lack that follow through. How do you think we can make diversity an integral and a sustainable part of the every industry?
Yeah, so I think the question as I hear it is how do you sustain diversity throughout the course of the year versus periods of time for any industry? So for me, I think it's a culture, right? I think it starts from leadership. It starts from within. It has to be embodied by an organization. It's not something you do for an award ceremony. It's not something you do when you're filing your ESG report. It has to be something you really truly live and breathe every day. There's no secret to that. You just have to care about it, right? You either care or you don't. So I think it's an introspective question. And if you're not seeing diversity around you, what are you doing to change it? Would be my question.
Good question to reflect on. We have another question here. So we take that one first? Okay.
Good afternoon to all of you. Erlo Bringas from Net25. My question is for microsourcing, ma'am. Okay. It indeed makes good business sense to train our employees, especially those with leadership potential, to be able to take on bigger roles and ultimately become an important asset. But with a competitive human resource market, threats to losing them abound. So my question is, how can we invest wisely in building our human resource?
Briefly.
Big words, considering I am in talent acquisition, which is really human capital. I think one of the advantages of the Philippines is our core service is really human services. That is what we should be known for in the global landscape, that we offer different human services to the global clients. And how do we ensure that we get to invest, I think is the question. Well, similar to all of the answers given by all of our peers here on stage, it's really you need to care, right? As an organization, it needs to be important. We can come up with a whole list of different development strategies or actions to be able to develop our manpower. But you need to make it important. It cannot be the one taking the back seat when, say, your financials are in trouble, etc. Because almost always, that is what happens. You need to take care of the business, so sometimes the development will come as a second initiative or a third, or even out of the paper already. But as an organization, I think we need to realize that if we continue in the path that we're currently going, we will never be what we would want to aim to be in the next 5, 10, 15 years. Because our main services is human capital, we need to put some effort in building that. Of course, there will be technology, there would be, other factors outside of the human capital, but at the end of the day, it's really them who will be doing all of those innovation, all of those development, etc. So again, it needs to be important. The second is the company needs to have some mindset of curiosity, I think, and experimentation, because that is really the future. You need to be curious enough to know what to do outside of what you're currently doing so that you can actually realize that it is important. Because other people can tell you it is important. But if you, as part of the leadership team or as part of the organization, do not realize it is important, then there's really nothing that you can do about it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I earned my lunch.
We're getting a lot later. Yes. Next, we have another question.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. This is for KMC.
you're sponsoring Woman of the Year, right?
Yeah.
May I know, and I'm sure the audience is interested, what's your inspiration?
That's a great question. I just found out we were sponsoring the Women of the Year award this morning. And so, but look, in our organization, you know, in my personal day-to-day with this is, you know, we're helping break the glass ceiling by empowering the best talent in the Philippines. Some of them just happen to be women. Many of them happen to be women. And so our team thought this was the best category for us to sponsor this year. The first year we were allowed to sponsor, actually, because we were blacklisted from our competitors for the last 10.
Thank you. Women hold up half the sky, after all, right?
Who runs the world?
Women! In the famous words of the philosopher Beyonce. Well, anyway, do we have any more questions? I think that's it. I guess oh yes, we have another question.
Yeah, I am Cesar Vallejos, executive producer of Open for Business. Before I ask my question, I'd like to congratulate Rebecca and Richard. They're the only power couple who can give you a news advisory the night before the media launch, and we cannot say no to them. Okay, this one is for Sante, Mr. Marcelo. First, thank you for guesting in Open for Business during the pandemic, and it's my first time to see you face to face. Okay, the question is, there are government-mandated benefits, and there are companies that even exceed what is expected of them in terms of taking care of their employees. However, we have not seen for a specific benefit that caters to those developmental delays, like maybe children of employees under the autism spectrum disorder and the ones that are related to that. Why is this so? As clients, why can't companies demand from this, from insurance or HMO providers?
Well, that's one of our battle cries also. Honestly, we don't know the answer, all right? We don't know the answer, but it's part of our battle cry to lobby so that such a law or mandate from the government happens. But of course, on our end, as an SME, as an organization, is just to continuously battle on this. Because for us, talking about wellness, it's not only for the working class, it's not only for those who are capable. Because during the early days, when you talk about wellness, it's all about the products that people can buy, enrollments in gym, which are just for people who are capable of spending. But we believe that wellness is for everybody, even for those people who are not capable. And of course, our organization, our company, is into that stage already of thinking of the community as a whole. So we will try to do our best to lobby it, and maybe with the support of other SMEs also, I think we can be successful someday. And of course, the goal of the organization is not only to do that, of course, in the Philippines, which are priority, but of course, to bring this also globally. And talking about wellness, Sante is not only in the forefront of wellness when it comes to physical, but also wellness when it comes to financial, because we believe that for them to be healthy, they need to have the means, okay, financial means to really live a healthy life. So, yeah. So I hope most of the companies, entrepreneurs would like to support and lobby and be part of us in this quest towards helping the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joey. And with that, we'll close the Q&A session. We can speak more over lunch. I'm sure you're all hungry. Thank you for the great questions and to our sharp insights from our sponsors. Now let me call Rebecca to join Richard here on stage. May we call you here so that we can now move on to the toast. Yes, we're going to drink before we eat. All right. Yes, down those drinks. Time to celebrate. Celebration begins today. It's almost the weekend. So, Rebecca, are we? Okay, sorry. So we have to call Mrs. But before that, to deliver the closing remarks, before we get there, who will lead us on the toast is the multi-property VP of Marriott International. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bruce Winton.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon and welcome. I am sure you've been welcomed already, but let me formally welcome you to my home, to Marriott Manila. But it's not only my home away from home, it has over the last 10 years become not only the venue of choice, but the home to the Asia CEO Awards. Yes. And You know, I couldn't be happier and prouder to partner with Shalray Associates in this wonderful event. It's every year, it's tremendously inspiring to bring these wonderful companies, these industry leaders, innovators, creators together to be inspired by their stories, to be empowered by their future vision, and to learn a great deal. I have, had many wonderful associations with a lot of the companies and their leaders and their teams over the years, and it is both rewarding and inspiring to me and my team. So I won't keep you long, I won't keep you away from your lunch, but as we enter into the 15th Asia CEO Awards, I think it's an opportunity for us to raise our glasses to a toast this year's innovators, this year's remarkable individuals and organizations who will be recognized and put forward, and from whom we can all learn and be inspired. So with that.
All right. Does everyone have their glass? Shall we raise our glasses together? We'll wait for everybody to get their glass. This is our official celebratory toast to open this year's nominations. Does everyone have their glass? Okay. I'm just waiting for the glasses to come around. Okay. Okay, Richard, Rebecca.
Let's squeeze together.
Squeeze, because we'll have a picture also. Everybody get closer and comfortable. Okay, raise your glasses, everybody. Cheers.
Asia CEO Awards nomination officially open. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, everyone. And that officially opens our Asia CEO Awards 2024. Again, please do send in your nominations, and let's collectively aim for a future where fortune favors the Philippines and where progress is our one true prize. But while everybody's toasting and taking pictures, just a few announcements before we wrap up today's launch. We'd like to invite you all to watch out for our upcoming events from Asia CEO. On June 6, Thursday, from 8:30 a.m., the Asia Wellness Forum happens right here at the Manila Marriott Hotel. This event is sponsored by Sante Philippines. And on June 21, Friday, from 11:30 a.m., we take off with Asia CEO Clark at 2 West Aeropark Building, Clark Global City. Asia CEO Clark is presented by Airspeed, with China Bank Savings, PLDT Enterprise, and West Aeropark as major sponsors. Again, thank you to all our sponsors, esteemed Board of Judges, members of the media, to all our guests, all of you, our friends who joined us today for the Asia CEO Awards 2024 media launch. Again, nominations are open and accepted. We look forward to seeing you on October 8th when we reveal this year's winners of the Asia CEO Awards 2024 presented by Robinsons Land Corporation. I'm Mitzi Borromeo. Great to be here with all of you. Thank you. Good afternoon.
The categories for this year's Asia CEO Awards 2024 are SME Company of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year, Diversity Company of the Year, Woman of the Year, Most Innovative Company of the Year, Sustainability Company of the Year, Young Leader of the Year, Wellness Company of the Year, Technology Company of the Year, IT BPM Tech Blazer of the Year, Corporate Governance Company of the Year, CSR Company of the Year, CEO of the Year, Service Excellence Company of the Year, Top Employer of the Year. Nominations are now open.